Yo, when I got this shirt in the mail, oh my god, it was blinding. Blinding. This is like highlighter pink. And it's kind of not like me, but at the same time, I kind of love it. So we're just rocking it today. I put on some overalls, so at least it would be a little bit less. I'm kind of loving it. I don't know. It's making me look a little bit more tan than I actually am, so like, I guess I'll take it. My channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kyla and I'm here to give you my most anticipated books for quarter 3 of this year. This is a video I do every single quarter. I love it. I always try to get it up before the quarter starts, but it didn't happen this time. So you know what? We're here. We're just going to roll with it. Are we already into July? Yes. Are we that far into July? No. We're a third of the way in, so it's totally fine. We're here. We're going to talk about them. If you haven't watched one of these videos from me before, I talk about the books that I am personally most excited for. So these aren't all of the books that are coming out. These are the ones that are just personally like super exciting. So if you have similar reading tastes to me, then hopefully you'll find some ones on here that you'll enjoy. There aren't that many books for July and August, but September is loaded, which just makes me so happy because that means that fall reading is going to be so good and just hit so different, and I am here for it. So I think that's it. Let's just get into the books. We're going to start with July, work in chronological order. I hope, unless some of these publication dates have changed, as happened to me before, we just roll with it at that point. But these are in chronological order, at least as of right now. So the first one that I have is The Spell Shop. This is by Sarah Beth Durst. This released actually on July 9th. So a couple of days ago. When I saw this cover, I did a little gasp. I did a little... because it's stunning. It's stunning. And the hardcover has very purple sprayed edges and they are so cute. It's giving me like the Honey Witch vibes. Like when I saw that cover, I also did a little gasp. It's giving me that. This is a romantasy. It's exactly what it looks like, okay? I don't feel like I even have to say anything. This cover kind of speaks for itself, but it's a romantasy that gives cottagecore. Like, it's a cottagecore romantasy. I don't know if I've ever needed anything more than that, but I need it. I will be buying this one because it is so stunning. And in true fashion, do I know more than that? Not really. So I always just read like the first sentence of the Goodreads to kind of give you the vibes. Also, my hair, let's not talk about it. It's so humid here. It just says, a lush cottagecore tale full of stolen spellbooks, unexpected friendships, sweet jams. Excuse me? Are we going to talk about food in here? I hope so. And even sweeter love. I don't need to know more. Do you need to know more? I don't think so. Cottagecore romantasy. There is a group of you that I know that are squealing alongside me right now for this book, and I just can't. So maybe buddy read. Hi, hello. I need this. I need it so much. The next one I actually have physically. It doesn't come out until July 16th, but it is The Lost Story by Meg Schaefer. Book of the Month had this as an option this month, and I was so excited. I didn't think it was going to be until next month, so I did a little squeal. I'm just very excited for books right now, okay? Just very excited. This is the same author as The Wishing Game. It's one of my top favorite books from last year. I absolutely love The Wishing Game. It was very heartfelt. It was whimsical. I just loved everything about it. The ending I do feel was like a little bit rushed, but I'm hoping that this one just delivers as much and hits as much as The Wishing Game. This is set to be inspired by Chronicles of Narnia, which is fun. Are we getting Portal Fantasy? Because Portal Fantasy is one of my favorites. Every Hearted Doorway is one of my favorite series by Shauna Maguire. I love that. Or it's actually the Wayward Children series. Excuse me. The Wayward Children series. It's one of my favorites. It's Portal Fantasy. It's like short fantasy novellas. This is also pretty short, and I if it gives anything like that, oh my god, this is going to be just the most perfect read. It says here, is a wild and wondrous novel is a fairy tale for grown-ups who still knock on the back of wardrobes just in case. I don't need to know more. Like, I'll read you a little bit more. It says, as boys' best friends Jeremy Cox and Rafe Howell, cool name, went missing in a vast West Virginia state forest only to mysteriously reappear 6 months later. So, I love that so much. With no explanation for where they gone or how they survived. I don't need to say anything else. I am so excited for this one. Do I have plans to read it yet? No, I'm kind of saving it. I feel like I want to save it for like just a little while longer, but I also don't know if I'm going to be able to wait. So there's that. And then actually the last book that I have for July, like I said, there's not many in July and August, is The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This one I am so hesitant to read, but I had to put it on this list because so far I am a Jennifer Lynn Barnes stan until we got to The Brothers Hawthorne. Is that the name of the book? Yes, it is. That one, it was a 3-star for me. It just really, like, it served no purpose, in my opinion. I just really, I don't know, I just didn't jive with it. So I am nervous for this one. This is technically the start of like a new series in the Inheritance Games world, I guess. I don't know what she's doing. It's like little spin-off series, which like some people might love. I don't know if I'm here for, because it's like a lot of books, okay? It's a lot of books and I don't know. So I don't think I will be running out to buy this one. I think I might just check this out on audio. This is set to publish July 30th, so like right up to the wire there. I mean, it sounds like an interesting premise, okay? It still takes place in the same world. It's like an annual competition that's run by Avery, and 7 people get like tickets and they get to participate. It takes place on an island. I don't know. It sounds a little over the top the more I talk about it. So again, very hesitant, but I loved the Inheritance Game series so much. I loved it, but I think it should have just stopped there. So I don't know. It's on the list. Am I like super jazzed about it? Not really, but will I read it? Yeah, probably. All right, moving on to August, we have some of my most anticipated books of the year in August. So like, while there's only a few, these ones are very, very, very exciting for me. The first one is Lady Macbeth by Ava Reed. She is the same author as A Study in Drowning, which again was like in my top books of the year. Like, fighting for the spot of #1. I loved A Study in Drowning so much. And we have Lady Macbeth by her, which is set to publish on August 6th. This cover is giving the hot pink. Hello. It's not the same shade. It's fine. I will admit, this one I'm a little bit more nervous for because I am not necessarily like a Shakespeare gal. As much as I would like to think that I am, I'm not, okay? I always, like, have never been able to interpret Shakespeare. I just haven't. It's just not. If I see it in visual form, I get it. But, like, reading it, not necessarily my forte. But I feel like Shakespeare retellings are a way for me to really understand more about it. So I'm hoping that this does kind of that for me. And like, I know that this is going to be like a female power story, and I'm here for that. I am so here for that. And if it gives any, oh my god, Ava Reed's writing is just so stunning. So I know that this is just going to hit, and I'm just so excited for it. So I'll just read the little thing for Goodreads. It says, a reimagining of Lady Macbeth, Shakespeare's most famous villainess, giving her a voice, a past, and a power that transforms the story men have written for her. Perfect. It says, the lady knows the stories, her eyes induce madness in men. The lady knows she will be wed to the Scottish brute who does not leave his warrior's ways behind when he comes to the marriage bed. oh my god, I need to stop reading. I don't want to know. I just want to like dive into this and know that this is going to be such a powerful story. And if it, oh my god, with her writing, stop. I cannot wait. I can't decide if I like this cover or the UK cover better, but regardless, I will be buying this one. I love Ava Reed. Oh, she can do no wrong in my book, and I hope that this is like 5-star energy. If there's any author that can like do that can pull off 2 5 stars in a row for me, now I'm putting a lot of pressure on it, but I feel like it's her. And then we have A Sorceress Comes to Call by T. King Fisher. This is set to publish on August 6th. T. King Fisher. I mean, another author that like I just absolutely love. This is a Brothers Grimm retelling of the story Goose Girl. I don't know that one. I don't think I do. So I'm just gonna read what Goodreads says. It says a dark retelling of the Brothers Grimm's Goose Girl rife with secrets, murder, and forbidden magic. Cordelia knows her mother is unusual. Cordelia, I mean, really? That's so like, I feel like any sort of magical story, there's always a character named Cordelia. It's also reminding me of Buffy. Cordelia knows her mother is unusual. Their house doesn't have any doors between rooms, and her mother doesn't allow Cordelia to have a single friend. Unless you count I don't even know how to say that name. Her mother's beautiful white horse. The only time Cordelia feels truly free is on her daily rides with him. But more than simple eccentricity sets her mother apart. Other mothers don't force their daughters to be silent and motionless for hours, sometimes days on end. Other mothers aren't sorcerers. I mean, sign me up. Sign me up. I love T. King Fisher's writing so much, and while I haven't enjoyed like all of her retellings, like What Moves the Dead wasn't necessarily my favorite, I just love her writing so much, and I feel like when she dives into a retelling, it is spot on. So I am super excited for this one, and I just cannot wait to check it out. I'm definitely going to be saving this one for the fall though, because it's definitely giving those vibes. And then we have one of my most anticipated books of the year, if not like in the top 3 of my most anticipated, and it's Wisteria by Adeline Grace. This is the 3rd book in the Belladonna series. I'm obsessed with this series so much, and this book, ooh, do we need this book so badly? I also just love that on Goodreads, there is not a single sentence about this book. Not a single one. We are keeping it under wraps, and I love it. But judging by the cover, you know we're about to get someone's perspective, and ooh, do we need it. Ooh, do we need it, and I am so ready for it. This is set to publish on August 20th. I can't. The fact that I have to wait until August 20th is a little bit hurtful, but like I've been waiting this long so we can do it. This is the book that I like run to Barnes & Noble for. Like I know people do pre-orders. I love that for you. Me, I want to run to Barnes & Noble on the day and go and pick it up. I did this last year with Foxglove. They hadn't even put it out on the shelf yet. That's how you know. That's how you know. True fan right here. True fan. And then the last one for August is Practical Rules for Cursed Witches by Kayla Cottingham, who is one of my favorite authors and so underrated, if you ask me. She's the author of My Dearest Darkest and This Delicious Death, which are 2 like YA horrors, which I really enjoy. She's like switching gears, and this is a sapphic fantasy. It's screaming cozy fantasy to me, and like, yes, I'm so here for it. This is set to publish August 27th, and it just says a sapphic fantasy adventure about a teen witch who must complete her magical training by breaking a powerful family's curse, but her own affliction to never find true love gets in the way when she falls for the girl that she's trying to save. Look, it just looks cute, okay? And like, I'm a sucker for cozy romantasies like this. It's giving like the very secret society of irregular witches. Different, obviously, but it's giving those same vibes, and that is one of my favorite books of the year so far. So if it has anything like that, and I love Kayla Cottingham's writing. I also hope this is like a little bit dark, because she does that so well. If it's not, that's okay, but if it's a little bit dark, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right, moving on to September. again, some really exciting books. September is about to be poppin'. Poppin'. I am so excited for fall reads. I can't. I'm so excited for fall. I need the summer to be over. Don't hate me. Don't come for me, okay? I just can't with this humidity. It's killing me. Okay, the first one we have is The Wild Huntress by Emily Lloyd Jones. I talked about this in my mid-year freak out tag of books that I was really excited about. This is the same author as The Bone Houses, which I loved The Bone Houses. I need to read more of her backlist. I have yet to do so. Kind of waiting for fall time because I just feel like they're going to be the perfect reads, but I don't know, I might bring one on vacation with me. Who knows? This is a standalone fantasy and it just says every 5 years, 2 kingdoms take part in a wild hunt. Joining is a bloody risk. Oh, excuse me. Let me get my British accent out. Joining is a bloody risk. Okay, I'm done. And even the most qualified hunters can suffer the deadliest fates. Still, hundreds gamble their lives to participate, all vying for the hunt's life-changing prize, a magical wish granted by the other king. And I believe we are following 3 different perspectives in this book, so I think they're all participating in the hunt, and they all have stakes and things that they are wanting from this wish. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what I've gathered. I'm obsessed with this cover so much. It is matching this room perfectly, and I just need it to be on display. I will be buying this one for sure. I genuinely cannot wait. I love her writing so much. It's so descriptive without being too flowery or anything, and she really brings her characters to life, and oh, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this one is set to publish on, it changed on me. Oh my god, this is what happens. You're getting a sneak peek. You just never know. You never know. This happened with another book that I had listed for September that now I just realized got pushed back to December. This one just got pushed back to October. So sneak peek into quarter 4. It's now set to publish on October 8th. Pretend I did not just talk about that, okay? Moving on, we have The Life Impossible by Matt Haig. Now, I have not read all of his backlist, but I did really enjoy The Midnight Library, and this one is giving kind of the same vibes, not taking place in a library, but giving the same vibes, and we're going to have those deeper themes going on while still being a little bit magical. This one says, what looks like magic is simply a part of life we don't understand yet. When retired math teacher Grace Winters is left a rundown house on a Mediterranean island by a long-lost friend, curiosity gets the better of her. She arrives in Ibiza with a one-way ticket, no guidebook, and no plan. So it's a little bit more lit-fic, but it sounds like it's going to have a little bit of a magical element to it. Matt Haig's writing is incredible. There's no doubt about that, and he really does hit deeper topics really well with really well flushed out characters that you just can't help but love. While this kind of genre is not necessarily my go-to, I do love his writing, so I am excited about this one. This is set to publish on September 3rd. For sure, we'll be checking this one out. Then we have The 13th Child by Erin A. Craig, which, look, if I'm being honest, is a author that I have not read from before, which is actually kind of shocking because I feel like I would absolutely love her writing and love her storytelling. They just seem up my street, but for some reason I just haven't gotten around to them yet. But when I saw this cover and saw the little blip about this, I was like, oh, absolutely, sign me up. I need to be reading this. So this is set to publish on September 24th. This is a YA gothic horror, which is just gonna fit so perfectly for the fall time. I cannot wait. This is the story of Hazel, a young healer navigating a ruthless court to save the life of the king, grappling with a pantheon of gods with questionable agendas as she fights for agency and true love in her own life as the goddaughter of none other than Death himself. And if you know anything about me, you know I love a good book that includes death, the character Death. Some of my favorite books do, like Belladonna, like The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So if there is a character, Death, I'm going to be reading it. If it's a YA horror, even better. Gothic, yes. Talking about gods, immediately. This cover, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Need to be knowing what I should be checking out from her backlist, so please let me know in the comments if you've read from her before and what I should be reading. I feel like there's a book that maybe it's like summertime vibes of like House of Salt, like obviously darker, but like I feel like maybe I should be reading that one. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments because I need to know where to start. And then we have So Thirsty by Rachel Harrison. It's that time of year. We always get a new Rachel Harrison. She really does just like love to kick out a book every single year. This is set to publish on September 10th. I am a little bit nervous about this one. I don't know if it's going to be up my street. I didn't really enjoy her last one. I'm sorry to say, but I have enjoyed some of hers in the past. Loved Cackle, loved Such Sharp Teeth. Why is that so hard to say? Such sharp teeth. The Return was like just okay for me, and this one is giving a little bit of like The Return vibes, where we have a character who's like going away for the weekend with some friends and was expecting one thing and really like gets another. I don't know. I'm gonna read it regardless. I'm gonna read it. It's Rachel Harrison. We need a Rachel Harrison around this time of year. It just feels right. So yes, I will be reading this. And then we have a book that includes one of my most favorite subgenres of anything, and that is dark academia. If it says dark academia, I'm showing up for it. We have An Academy for Liars by Alexis Henderson. I need to be reading this. This is I think this is an adult though, not a YA. This is an adult horror, fantasy, dark academia, gothic, all of the buzzwords. Do I know anything about this? No. So let's read a little bit off Goodreads, shall we? I'm just gonna read the first sentence. A student will find that the hardest lessons sometimes come outside of the classroom in the stunning dark academia. Okay, maybe I need to read a little bit more than that. Lennon Carter's life is falling apart. As every character that you ever read. Then she gets a mysterious phone call inviting her to take the entrance exam for Drayton College, a school of magic hidden in a secret pocket of Savannah. Lennon has been chosen because, like everyone else at the school, she has an innate gift of persuasion, the ability to wield her will like a weapon, using it to control others and, in rare cases, matter itself. Cool. I'm here for it. That's all I need to know. Did I already say this is set to publish on September 17th? I don't know if I did. Set to publish on September 17th. The cover is kind of basic if you ask me, so I really hope that this delivers in all of the areas that it's promising. It does make me a little bit nervous when covers are this simple, but sometimes the story speaks for itself, so I'm just gonna hope that that happens. And then we have a book that I didn't think we were ever going to get, but we are, and I'm a little bit nervous for it because the first one was such perfection, and it's Somewhere Beyond the Sea by TJ Klune. This is the second to House in the Cerulean Sea. Did we need more? I don't know if we did or not. Am I excited to go back into this world and like be with these characters again? Yes I am, because I love these characters and I want to know what they're up to, but at the same time I am so nervous that it's just not going to live up to the hype of the first one. But I feel like TJ Klune knows how everyone feels about that and like wouldn't put something out. I don't know. Authors do that and then you just go, why? So I'm not going to read anything about this. I don't want to know anything. I just know that it's the follow-up. That's all I need to know. I'm nervous. I am so nervous. This is set to publish on September 10th. I don't know. Then the last book that I have is a memoir. A rogue memoir, but like this had to be included because if you know me, you know. And it's the third Gilmore Girl, a memoir by Kelly Bishop herself, which if you didn't know is Emily Gilmore in Gilmore Girls, a queen, a legend, horrible, and yet we love her. And this is just a memoir of her life. I'm sure she's going to be talking about Gilmore Girls. I'm sure she is going to be talking about all of the other incredible things that she has done in her career. I believe she talks about her relationship with one Richard Gilmore as well. Edward Herman. god. And they like had such a special relationship. So I feel like she's gonna probably touch on that. Dirty Dancing, oh my god. A queen. A queen, an icon, a legend. I cannot wait. And I believe, I could be wrong about this, but I do believe that she is narrating the audiobook. Again, I could be wrong, but I think she is, and that is just everything that I need. I need Kelly Bishop in my ears and like talking about all things Gilmore Girls and like everything else. I need it. So this is set to publish on September 17th. I am so excited. I just love her. And like, I love a good celebrity memoir that's not just like, I don't know, some of them have been really shit and really trash, but like this is one that I actually like truly want and care about. I've also read like all of Lauren Graham's books, so I just feel like being in this world, look, I just love Gilmore Girls, okay? Yes, the more I watch it as an adult, I realize how like toxic and horrible it is, really, like truly, they all make horrible decisions. And like, can you really be like a Lorelai stan or a Rory stan? No, you can't. You absolutely can't. But at the same time, I will watch it over and over and over again. I love it so much. I absolutely love it. There is a point now where I like stop watching though. Like I watch up until a certain point and then I'm like, I can't, because it just goes down the rails. If you know, you know. Anyways, that is all of the books that I am looking forward to in quarter 3, but please let me know if I missed any. Let me know in the comments, or if you're like super excited about some of these like me, definitely let me know. But yeah, if there's ones that I missed that you think that I should be reading, please let me know. You'll also notice that I didn't include any romance books because I'm still figuring that out. So if there's any romances coming out that you think that I will really enjoy, please let me know, because I need to be in the know about that. It's so hard for me to go like, oh, I'm excited about this, because I'm still dabbling. So please let me know if I missed any. Let me know if you're excited about these. Let me know if I missed any other ones. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe if you are not already. Turn on the bell so you never miss a video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!
With you and I, the future